Ako, ikaw, tayong lahat ay magdiwang kaarawan ito ng may kapal. Buong daigdig, ito ay naaalala ang panahon, ito'y naiiba. Ito ay masaya magkakasama, buong pamilya ay nagkakaisa. Kaya't sa Paskong ito, tayo'y magkaroon kapayapaan, pagmamahalan at pagkakaisa. At kung isipin, si Jesus ang nagbigay sa lahat ng ito, kaya't siya'y pasalamatan, siya'y ating pasalamatan. Sa araw na ito, regalo'y di mahalaga kung puso mo di busog ng pag-ibig niya. Dahil kung titingnan mula doon sa sabsaban hanggang doon sa cross ng Kalbaryo, diwa ng Pasko, dito malalaman kagalakan sa puso mo, iyong makakamtan. Kaya't sa Paskong ito, tayo'y magkaroon kapayapaan, pagmamahalan at pagkakaisa. At kung iisipin, si Jesus ang nagbigay sa lahat ng ito, kaya't siya'y pasalamatan, siya'y ating pasalamatan. Masaya magkakasama, buong pamilya ay nagkakaisa. Kaya't sa Paskong ito, tayo'y magkaroon kapayapaan, pagmamahalan at pagkakaisa. At kung isipin, si Jesus ang nagbigay sa lahat ng ito, kaya't siya'y pasalamatan, siya'y ating pasalamatan. Sa araw na ito, regalo'y di mahalaga kung puso mo di busog ng pag-ibig niya. Dahil kung titingnan mula doon sa sabsaban hanggang doon sa cross ng Kalbaryo, diwa ng Pasko, dito malalaman kagalakan sa puso mo, iyong makakamtan. Kaya't sa Paskong ito, tayo'y magkaroon kapayapaan, pagmamahalan at pagkakaisa. At kung iisipin, si Jesus ang nagbigay sa lahat ng ito, kaya't siya'y pasalamatan, siya'y ating pasalamatan. Kaya't sa Paskong ito, tayo'y magkaroon kapayapaan, pagmamahalan at pagkakaisa. pagkakaisa. At kung isipin, si Jesus ang nagbigay sa lahat ng ito, kaya't siya'y pasalamatan, siya'y ating 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 pasalamatan.
Alright, Diyos maray nabanggi sa ating lahat sa Bicol. Yun, yung dial language ng ating Bicol. Diyos maray nabanggi sa Indong Gabos. Magandang gabi sa Tagalog. Maayo na gabi sa mga taga-Bisaya. At ang iba, mamaya, babanggitin na rin ang aking mga kasama. Si Kuya Jess, and of course, si Direk G. Live na live tayo ngayon sa ating 4K Christmas Specials.
Tama din natin si Prof. Ngayong gabi. Apat tayo sa screen ngayon. Apat.
Okay. So, ngayong gabi, mga kaibigan, mga kapatid, mga kapuso, ay kakaiba ang ating pagganap dito sa ating 4Ks dahil formal natin binuksan ang ating Zoom, no? At pwede ho pumasok sa Zoom, nasa inyo pong Facebook, ang atin pong link at the same time nandiyan sa 4Ks at sinare natin yan dito sa ating sa aking account, ano, sa Ricky Bunao o Bunao Ricky na account sa Facebook. Nandiyan po ang link. So if you want to join us dito sa Zoom, libre po. At yung iba ho, pwede rin ho sa live page ng 4Ks. Kuya Jespar, magandang gabi.
Hi, Sir Ricky. Good evening. Magandang gabi sa lahat po ng taga-subaybay ng 4Ks. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat.
Okay. Kuya Jess, pakilapit-lapit ng iyong mikropono sa iyong bibig at mukhang hindi masyado napapakinggan. Ayan, Kuya Jess. Alright. Direk G, bati ka muna.
Oo, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Nako, maulan ngayon dito sa Manila. Kumusta po ang weather sa inyo diyan, no? May mga nag-text po sa akin ngayon at nag-message na gusto sana lang pumasok sa Zoom. Kaso dahil sa yung sa weather natin, humihina yung Zoom nila dahil siguro ganyan lagi sa pagka may ulan, mahina yung internet, no? So mapalad tayo kasi hindi tayo nawawala ng internet. Although kanina nung habang kumakanta si Bok Ricky, yung yung internet niya bumabagal din, no. Pero binabati ko po ang lahat ng nanonood diyan sa yung kasama namin, yung mga nandiyan sa Facebook, yung iba po siguro hahabol pa tayo, pero kahit hindi natin sila makasama ngayong gabi, yung iba nalulungkot dahil baka hindi makapasok, mapapanood naman po nila itong Facebook live stream natin. Repeat, no? So si Ma'am Telma Lee, nandito ngayon sa ating kasama. Ma'am, do you want to say something?
Magandang gabi, Ma'am Telma.
Nakamute ka, Ma'am Telma.
Nakamute ata si Ma'am.
Pindutin niyo, Ma'am, yung mic niya sa baba.
Ma'am, nakamute kayo. TLM, nakamute kayo. Paki-press yung
Nakamute po kayo, nakamute. Yan.
Oh,
yan.
Talaga naman, nalimutan na yata yung tinuro ng aking Professor Glady and Professor mga professor ko yun sa IT. Kahiya. Anyway, everybody, I want to greet you good evening. A warm good evening on this rainy day. It's raining a little here, but okay lang. Kulimlim maghapon. But thank God that every day still comes, di ba? Nakakatakot ang nangyayari. But anyway, Christmas time na ngayon. Last year, we already had the pandemic and we thought that this year it will be better. It's not better. I don't want to say it's worse, but you know, we have the pandemic, but we also had Odette. We just had a typhoon, and we cannot help but, you know, feel so sorry and so sad for our friends in the Visayas and Mindanao. And I have family very close. Actually, I have a family, my brother's family is there in Cebu. And I know that Cebu also was badly bitten. But what can we do? You know, it's Christmas time, so we have to enjoy Christmas time. And thank God that meron tayong internet. We can Zoom, we can connect. We should not really be negative. As I think both Ma'am Gladys and si Ricky know my favorite quotation. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. Christmas is a gift. And we should enjoy it. We should make the most of it. We can still connect with family, our loved ones, our relatives, our friends. So let's make the most of it. Let's enjoy whatever kind of connection we can make with the people we love. So yun lang, binabati ko kay lahat ng Merry Christmas. Sabi nga nila, meron ng essay noong araw sinulat, is there a Santa Claus? Meron ba talagang Santa Claus? Ako lumaki ako talaga na hanggang ako I think, elementary grade 6, naglalagay ako ng medya sa pinto at naghihintay ako ng bubuksan kong laman ng aking medya sa pintuan tuwing umaga. There is a Santa Claus. When you're adults, we are adults, we probably no longer care too much about Santa Claus because alam na natin kung sino si Santa Claus. But Santa Claus to me is also a symbol of giving and loving and caring. And as long as we keep people in the heart, as long as our heart is in the right place, there will always be a Santa Claus. So yun lang, Merry Christmas to everybody. All the best to you. Yun lang.
Maraming salamat, Ma'am Telma, ang icon of social work sa buong Pilipinas. Ma'am Telma, maraming salamat po. Ayan. Palakpakan muli natin. Oo. Palakpakan natin si Ma'am.
Kuya Jessica, yung ano mo ba, yung medyas
Kuya
ba na
Jessica,
sinasabit mo? Merong
sinasabi
may
nila.
laman
Oo.
paggising mo sa umaga?
Oo, sinasabi ngayon ang gumagawa niyo mga anak ko.
O talaga. So sino si Santa Claus?
Hindi ko,
Sino naglagay?
Hindi ko pa nakikita. Basta may naglalagay. Surprise!
PLM, sino yung Santa Claus mo? Nahuli mo ba kung sino naglalagay sa medyas mo?
Hindi ko pa nahuhuli.
Si Prof PLM. Nahuli niya ba kung sino si Santa Claus na naglalagay ng gift sa kanyang medyas?
Ayan.
Pabatiin naman natin si Ma'am
Oo.
Eugenia Robles. Kasama natin siya ngayong gabi.
Yes, oo.
Yes, Ma'am Robles, bati muna ho kayo sa inyong mga fans diyan sa buong Mindanao. Alam ko maraming tinanggap ito si Ma'am Euphemia kamakailan. Nakikita ko yung kanyang Facebook, no? Sige Ma'am, bati ka muna sa iyong fans sa buong Pilipinas.
Okay.
Ma'am, paki-on ang audio mo. Yan, all right.
Okay, maraming salamat po si Ricky, Direk G, Sir Jess. At tamimiss ko po si Sir Nico. Oo, matagal na after election pa siguro siya makasali dito. At congratulations 4Ks. Mabuhay po ang 4Ks at mabuhay po ang manggagawang palipunan sa buong Pilipinas. So, good this week. Hindi na ako masyado busy kasi wala naman akong mga speaking engagement kasi I was invited ng Paswi Davao, one of the resource speaker. So, matagal po yung preparation ko po at kasi parang nakabahan din po ako kasi hindi lang po for Mindanao cluster, pero marami din po nag-attend from Luzon, from Visayas, so medyo prepare ko talaga yung aking presentation. At least hindi ako maboard at lahat ng mga activities po ng mga kasamahan ko po sa office. I am invited po at nagsasali din po ako sa mga Christmas party. And next week siguro marami namang activities, mga PIR ng different groups. At sana bigyan lang po ako ng mabuting kalusugan. At least mag 6 months na po ako for a recovery, both emotional, psychological, and physical. Pero at least nalabanan ko po lahat. At dito lang po ako sa bahay, nagpapahinga, at saka paminsan-minsan lang po ako maglabas kung importante. Pero parang kaya ko naman, Sir Ricky, pero need pa rin, kailangan ko pa rin yung magpapahinga to the max para at least medyo may takot pa ako sa maraming tao at ayaw ko. Pero anyway, 0 cases naman kami dito sa Tacurong at halos lahat po ay vaccinated naman. At maganda naman po ang impact ng vaccination. At isa po yung nakatulong po sa mga sa mga tao dito sa Tacurong na lesser po ang mga cases at 0 na po kami. Sana tuloy-tuloy na po ito at siguro naman yung sa booster, mag-schedule naman ang city government. At least ngayong December, sabi ko sana itong taon na 2021, lahat po ay maiwan po sa 2021 ang lahat ng mga sad experiences, mga traumatic experiences at sana maganda na po ang year 2022. Yun po ang expectations ko po. And sana masaya ang Christmas namin. Anyway, masaya naman siguro si Ricky kasi palagi naman ako nag-join sa mga activities ng mga staff ko at konting ingat lang po, sir.
Yes.
Konting ingat lang po. Oo, protocols pa rin po. Opo.
Okay. Yan. So maraming salamat sa iyong mensahe. Ma'am, pakibaba mo ng konti yung yung camera pala para nakikita ng buong-buo ang maganda mong beauty. Yan, para kang si Ma'am Telmali. Tingnan mo. Parang Kuya Jess, alam mo, pag nakita ko si Ma'am TLM, parang mga nasa 46 lang. Oh,
yes,
diba?
agree.
46, di ba?
Yes.
Oh, ayan,
40s lang, 40s.
Yes, oo.
Yes,
46. Yan, years old.
46, yeah.
Ayos. Okay, this time, batiin muna natin yung ating mga taga-subaybay sa labas ng ating Zoom. Ayan, si Ma'am Mavic Congreso. Ma'am Mavic Congreso, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. And of course, yung ating kasama, oy, Mr. Samir, bakit nasa labas ka? Sam, pumasok ka dito, Sam. Okay, Samir, welcome ka dito, no? And of course, gusto natin batiin si Ma'am Bernadette Maglana. Ma'am Bernadette, magandang gabi sa iyo, and Ma'am Elna Tazar. Kuya Jess, baka mayroon pa tayong
si Angie yan, Angie Lasat. Good evening.
Okay, we also have live guest from India, Dr. Sakti Prabha. Good evening there in India and magandang gabi dito sa ating bansa, sa Pilipinas. Merry Christmas!
Ricky,
Go.
nandito rin si PRB, Rosette Palma, watching.
Wow, okay. Good
Yeah.
evening, Ma'am Rosette.
Yes, sino
Good
ba?
evening, Ma'am Rosette.
Actually, pwede silang imbitahan natin dito sa Zoom, kasi
Yes, ma'am.
dito sa Zoom natin ay marami ho tayong slot ngayon dahil inopen
Yes,
natin ito dahil Christmas time is opening our hearts.
Sino din?
Sino pa?
Lucid Villanueva. Sabi
Aha.
niya, mayong gabi.
Mayong gabi. Yan.
Palagay ko nasa Iloilo ito.
Oo. Okay, si John John. John John is watching, no? Yung Aquila social worker. Sir John John, magandang gabi dyan sa Davao. Kumusta kayo diyan? And
Yes,
my classmate, no? Mr. Ronel Gulimlim, the president ng PASWI, dyan sa Pampanga chapter, no? Merry Christmas sa ating lahat. Yan, si Mr. Ronel Gulimlim. Okay, Tuto Ryan. Ayan, okay. Okay, nabati na si Ma'am Lucit, ano? And ayun, sino pa itong mga nagpapabati sa atin, ano? Ayan, si Brens Aladim Flores, no?
Yeah.
Good evening. Sabi niya, watching from Oroquitas City, Misamis Occidental. And best regards to Madam Telmali Mendoza. Happy to see you again, ma'am. Sa online. Salamat po sa Orange Book. Ayan, tignan mo, ma'am, ha? Baka naghihingi ng regalo sa Orange Book, ma'am.
Sana all, sana all.
Sana all. No? Yung mga Orange Book natin dyan.
Sana all.
Pero alam mo, we're looking forward dun sa third book ni ma'am.
44th edition.
Ayun.
Ayan, coming soon.
Aha. Kita, abangan natin yung book na ilalabas natin ni ma'am, ano? Sa 4th edition ng Orange Book. Yan.
Yes.
Oo.
Pwede yan i-feature sa 4Ks.
Yes, i-endorse
Yes.
natin talaga yan dito sa
Yes,
4Ks. Ano?
Pwede
Yes.
tayo
Ayos.
mag-book launching, ma'am.
Yeah,
Book launching.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Sa 4Ks. Yeah,
Ah.
let's do book
Yeah,
launching.
book launching online.
At saka yung, I think baka yung first 5 sa book launching natin, that will be a free book.
Alin?
Oo, yung first 5.
Sobra ka.
free book. So, e-book lang yun, e-book. Hindi book ha, e-book, electronic book. Ayan. Okay,
Ayan,
kantahan mo.
sir.
Ha?
Papatiin naman natin yung meron tayong isang viewer, no, yung lagi na every Saturday. Nandito kasama natin si Ryan Justo. Ryan, gusto mong bumate sa ating
Ay,
mga manonood, no?
Go ahead,
Ryan,
Sir Ryan, hosto. Hosto,
Ayan.
Ryan.
Yan.
Pasok na yan.
Yan.
Pasok.
Yan.
Hello po. Magandang
Ah.
gabi po sa lahat ng viewer po natin ng 4K.
Hindi ka nakikita, Ryan.
Medyo madilim po ito, ma'am. Nasa biyahe na, pauwi na.
Okay.
Okay.
Greetings
Yeah,
po
iba.
sa lahat ng katrabaho ko sa KBF, mga kaibigan natin sa mga CCA.
CCA.
Enjoy po tayo ngayon sa 4Ks.
Oh, yes. All right.
Oo, pagdating mo sa bahay, makikanta ka, Ryan.
Okay.
Opo, ma'am. Opo.
Oo.
All right. Okay.
Good evening,
Ayan.
sir,
So,
sa mga taga-KBF.
mhm.
Opo, yan. Alam nyo, kakatapos lang namin, Kuya Jess, ng Christmas party namin.
Oh,
Tsaka 46th anniversary
wow.
ng 46th year ng KBF nung December 10.
Mhm.
So kaya talagang nagpapasalamat kami sa lahat ng
Congrats.
supporters, lahat ng mga partners ng KBF. So at
Ah.
saka mga staff. At nanonood sila palagi ng 4Ks.
At saka
Kahit
alam
wala
nyo,
pa ako sa KBF, nanonood na sila.
Oo nga. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy, mga kaibigan, tayo muna ay bumati doon sa may mga kaarawan ngayon. No? Batiin natin sila isa-isa, no?
Happy
Para
birthday,
masaya naman, masaya yung ating okay, batiin natin ha. Yun, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Ay, batiin natin si Director Ferdinand Buding, ang director ng Operation Center natin diyan sa ating DSWD. Ferdinand Buding, Sir Colonel, happy birthday. Ayan, mayroon pa ha. Okay, Suset Claribel Tiseco, happy birthday. Jeremiah Dicen, happy birthday. Jess and Annalyn Mercado, ang CSWDO ng Muntinlupa. Yo, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Ito pa, happy Leonard Gabo, happy birthday. And Jenny Doronio, Pili Garati Yuko, mga kaibigan natin. Si Angis Dulupan, Fabio ng Sweetie, happy birthday. And of course, birthday pala na ating kaibigan, Mr. Nilan Yu ng University of the Philippines. Yan, Mr. Nilan, happy birthday. Okay, meron pa ba? Nakalimutan? Okay, tika ba? Meron pa Kuya Jess, ano? Ang aking General Joy Contipono, happy birthday. Okay, yan. And of course, meron pa? Sino ba yan? Yan, Elmer and Daniel. And kasamahan ko sa Rotary Club of New Manila South. Happy birthday kay Ma'am Hilda San Gabriel. Okay, so happy birthday sa inyong lahat. Merry Christmas sa inyo po. Alright, magandang gabi sa inyo at Merry Christmas sa sa inyo po. No? Maligayang kaarawan. At sa mga nagdiriwang ho ng ating pong anibersaryo, at saka lahat na ng mga birthday, yung alam nyo na yung anniversaries sa opisina, wedding anniversary sa mag-asawa, at lahat na. Happy wedding and anniversary sa inyong lahat. Alright? Okay, Kuya Jess.
Ngayong gabi ay pasahin natin ang bawat isa.
Okay.
Kita ng mga Christmas songs.
Ayan, ito na.
Ito na.
Ito na.
Alam niyo
Kakam-
ba na nandito din si Dr. Sakti Brava sa Zoom natin?
Wow.
Yes.
Hello,
Okay.
good evening,
Oh.
Dr.
Join
Sakti.
siya.
Pabatiin kaya natin si Doc
Yeah.
Sakti Praba. No? Doc Sakti Praba, welcome. Welcome back pala.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Teka, nandyan ba siya? Mukhang nawala.
Yes, nandiyan na.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
there.
Okay, Doc Sakti Praba. How are you?
Good evening to all.
Right.
I'm happy to meet you all virtually.
Okay.
Would you like to greet our viewers and your
Yes,
friends?
I'm very excited, very happy. And I want to wish all the brothers and sisters and colleagues, social work colleagues, a Merry Christmas from India. So I'm so happy and very honored to be connected with you all. Special wishes to all the social work practitioners, all the people, all the brothers and sisters in Philippines, and special wishes to all the delegates present here. Telma ma'am, very happy to see you again virtually. So it's really, I'm very excited today, really. I remember the last year, the same time I was here with you all. So this is again 1 year, we have completed 1 year. So very, very excited. So wish you all happy, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. May God bring all your dreams true and let this 4K go to greater heights. So it's my heartfelt blessing and wishes from India and from myself. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you, Doc. And Merry Christmas from our 4K's family. Merry Christmas, India.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
You can keep your video on, Doc Sakti. Later,
Yes.
we will
I
have a
will.
game with Prof. Telma.
Okay, Doc Sakti and Ma'am Telma, would you like to join us singing this
Christmas song.
special song for our
Yes.
for all of us?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, here it goes. Kantahan portion. Ang Pasko ay sumapit. All right. Ang Pasko ay sumapit, tayo ay magsiawi ng pagkagandang himig, dahil sa Diyos ay pag-ibig, nang si Kristo ay silang, may tatlong haring nagsisalaw. Kung kahon ay bagbagong buhay, ang lumigaya ang ating bayan. Si awit habang ang mundo'y tahimik, ang araw ay sumapit sa sanggol na dulot ng langit. You sing with us.
Magbukas ngayon, kahit hindi Pasko ay magkita. Bagong taon ay pagbagong buhay, nang lumikaya ang ating bayan. Tayo'y magsikap upang makamtan natin ang kasagutan. Ating mga sikap araw ay tayo ay magmahal. Ating sunay nating tuhan. Kahit hindi Pasko ay magbuhat ngayon. Kahit hindi Pasko ay
Alright, Dr. Practice Saba, enjoying while singing. Okay, ang
Oo,
Pasko
si
ay
Ma'am
sumapit,
Tel, narinig
Dr.
niyo
Sakti
ba?
Praba. No? Si Ma'am
Yes,
Telma, parang ayos ang boses ni Ma'am Telma, no? Maganda pa rin ang boses ng kapwa ko Bicolano, no? Alright. Oo, medyo pause daw ako. Concert.
Kuya Jess, can you tell us, Doc Sakti, what is that song all about?
Ang Pasko ay sumapit. Christmas,
Tagalog.
Ang Pasko.
In English.
I hope it is a Christmas related song because I didn't understand any of the meaning.
Yeah.
But the music was very beautiful. It was very sweet to hear. So I think that thing.
Don't
Can you
worry, ma'am.
translate that in English, Kuya Jess?
English, ang Pasko ay sumapit.
Hmm.
Tayo ay magsiawit. Christmas
Mhm.
is here.
Yeah,
Let us
yeah.
sing all together.
Yes. That's why we sang all together. We're singing all together.
Okay, so let's meet also Alma Cruz Almira. She is watching.
Okay.
Alma is watching. Alma Cruz.
Alma Cruz is watching,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Also-
Oo.
And also
Oo.
Lalaine from Davao City is watching.
Yes. Oo.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we need to start, Coach Jess and Direct G. And of course, yung mga kasama natin dito sa Zoom, si Dr. Sakti Fraba, no? Ma'am Telma Lee, and Ma'am Euphemia, si Ryan, no? Just simply as tracing the history of this 4Ks. And of course, kailangan, we have to be thankful for God, ano, sa ating Panginoon for His blessing while this 4Ks edutainment was organized in 2020. And to me personally, this is one of online platform that really communicates our fellow social workers all over the Philippines and the world. So this time I want to thank you all, ano, for sa ating audience, for all the support and all the what's called this, all the inspiration, especially those our guests invited here at 4Ks. Okay, what about you, Sir Jespar?
Yes, yes. Thank you to everyone who are supporting, watching, and joining 4Ks every Saturday. Yes, to all those guests and upcoming guests in the future. Please continue watching and share the 4Ks to your colleagues, to your friends. And like to say, hello, good evening to all our social workers na tinamaan ng bagyong Odette. No? I hope you can recover soon and you can have the blessings that you are safe and you are unhurt, no? Because of the typhoon Odette. You are safe. You are okay. So we hope that you can enjoy, everyone will enjoy the music, the Christmas music. Please join us. Yung kung gusto mag-join, magsabi lang po kayo at Direct G will join you in the Zoom.
Oo,
Okay.
pinost ko yung yung ating Zoom link doon sa
Yes,
Facebook Live, no?
yeah.
Speaking of the typhoon, no, si Odette.
Yes.
Merong isang song na pinadala sa atin. Merong gusto kong umawit. Para ito daw song na to, prepare niya to para ihandog niya dun sa mga
Wow.
naapektuhan ng typhoon Odette. Kasi alam niyo, tinitingnan ko sa news, Dito sa Manila parang hindi natin maramdaman, no? Pero nakita natin sa Cebu, bumaha. Yung hospital, parang ang daming nasira. Sa one hospitals in Cebu. Nakita ko sa Iloilo, ang lakas din daw talaga, tapos brown out pa, no? Bakit kaya tuwing Pasko merong bagyo o kaya magpapasko nagkakaroon ng bagyo? So, pero we do not know what is God's plan, pero I hope na lahat tayo malampasan nila ito, lalo na yung mga naapektuhan malampasan ito. So, Sir Ricky, ready na ba yung ating isang song? Ito, ginawa daw niya ito para sa ihahandog niya ito para sa lahat ng mga naapektuhan ng bagyong Odette.
Ricky, nakamute ka.
Kamute ka.
Okay, so the song is now ready to share. So let us hear the song dedicated for all the victims of this Typhoon Odette in the Visayas region and in Mindanao. In the Calabarzon, that was partially hit by this typhoon. Okay, so let's hear this song.
Magandang gabi po mga ka-4Ks, I am Gemma and narito po ako upang mag-alay ng awitin ng papuri. Ito ay pinamagatang Ligtas by Victor Worship. And this song is dedicated sa lahat po ng mga biktima at nasalanta ng bagyong Odette. Sa iyong biyaya, ako ay namamangha sa iyong kalinga. Panganib ay di banta sa pag-ibig mo. Palaging ligtas ang puso. Mangusap ka, lingkod mo'y nakikinig sa ingay man. Bulong mo'y natatangi, pag-asa ikaw, sa'yo puso ko'y tatahan. Sandigan ng puso ko ay nahanap sa iyo, Kristo, pangalan mo. Kanlungan ko, kailan pa man. Mangusap ka, lingkod mo'y nakikinig sa ingay man. Bulong mo'y natatangi, pag-asa ikaw, sa'yo puso ko'y tatahan. Sandigan ng puso ko ay nahanap sa iyo, Kristo, pangalan mo. Kanlungan ko, sandigan ng puso ko ay nahanap sa iyo, Kristo, pangalan mo. Kanlungan ko, kailan pa man. Kailan pa man. Kailan pa man. Kailan pa man. Kailan may di lalayo, ikaw ang kaligtasan ko. Binabalot ng iyong lakas, sa piling mo ako'y ligtas. Kailan may di lalayo, ikaw ang kaligtasan ko. Binabalot ng iyong lakas, sa kalikasan ko, pinabalot ng iyong lakas. Sa piling mo, ako'y ligtas. Sandigan ng puso ko ay nahanap sa iyo, Kristo, pangalan mo, kanlungan ko. Sandigan ng puso ko ay nahanap sa iyo, Kristo, pangalan mo, kanlungan ko. Kailan pa man. Maraming salamat po at magandang gabi sa lahat.
All right. So, ayan, thank you very much, Ma'am Gemma, sa iyong napakagandang awitin. And that is intended for the victims of this Typhoon Odette in the whole Mindanao region, especially in Region Caraga, Region 6, Region 7, and Region 11, Region 10. So, once again, thank you very much. Direk G?
Kuya Jess.
Yes, Direct G.
Oh, yeah. O, sige, para maiba naman, since it's Christmas time, no?
Yes.
Siguro, I think there are 6 tayo dito sa ano, no? Sa Zoom ngayon, no? I think Ryan is still driving. So, para maiba naman, no? So that, you know, Ma'am Telma can also participate and Doc Sakti Brava and Ma'am Euphemia. Meron akong ano, parang, it's a game. Simple game for everyone, no? Para lang maka-reflect yung mga tao dito sa ating sa mga viewers din natin, no? So meron akong sasabihin, ang game kasi nito, ang title nito is This or That. Kita niyo? This or That. Ito bang gusto mo o ito yan ang gusto ko? Yung ganyan, okay? So I will say something like, you know, food, things, or anything related about Christmas. Then you have to choose, you know, which one do you like? This one or that one? Okay? So I will just go around. Merry-go-round tayo, no? So I will tell something like 2 and then I will call you one by one. Okay? Okay, let's start with Ma'am Fem. Ma'am Fem. Pili ka lang, ha? Paki-unmute, pa-unmute, okay? Okay, Ma'am Fem. Bibingka or puto bumbong?
Bibingka.
Okay. Doc Sakti, cash gift or Christmas basket?
Christmas casket.
Christmas basket. Okay. TLM, lechon or lengua estofada?
Oy, lengua estofada always.
Always. Okay. Kuya Jess,
Yes.
spaghetti or pansit?
Pansit.
Pansit. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Wala si Ricky, on break siya. Okay. TLM, Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Christmas Eve, we open gifts.
Okay, okay. Doc
Christmas
Sakti.
Eve.
Doc Sakti, Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Evening, Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, why?
Because I think that's excited with the family and friends.
Okay. Kuya Jess, Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, why?
Surprise.
Pam, Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Oh, parang lahat. Ryan, are you there already?
Yes, ma'am. Sa jeep,
Oh, Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Christmas gift.
Christmas gift ang tawag mo ha. Christmas gift ka ba? Sabi ko Christmas Eve or Christmas morning.
Christmas give.
Christmas Eve. Oo.
Eve,
Eve.
Eve.
I think we all like Christmas Eve because that's where we eat together as a family. That's where we open gifts, no? That's where we Viber call or do our video call with our loved ones, you know, who are especially those who are abroad, no? So yun ang kaganda. Okay, next. Ma'am PLM, chocolates or fruits?
Ano nga, Babel, sa Timog.
Fruits now. My doctor said fruits, but I love chocolate.
Aki, what do you like? Chocolates or fruits for Christmas?
It's little, I think it's chocolates, but on health it is fruits. But chocolates
Okay.
is obviously the first.
Okay. Kuya Jess, chocolates or fruits?
Secret. Secret.
Secret ulit, Kuya Jess.
Hello.
Chocolates or fruits, Kuya Jess?
Fruits on top of it, chocolate. Right.
Okay. What about you, Ma'am Fem? Chocolates or fruits?
Fruits lang. Fruits.
Ha? Fruits?
Fruits.
Fruits
Ayaw ko
talaga. O mapag ano kayo, mapag linlang. Ano tawag? Kunwari Okay. Ryan, chocolates or fruits? Ryan, chocolate or fruits?
Fruits.
Fruits.
po.
Fruits. Okay. Ako chocolates
Fruits
talaga.
po. Kasi Lucky Charm.
Lucky Charm. Okay. What else? Trees or wreath?
Ano?
Trees or wreath?
Trees or wreaths?
Wreaths, oo.
Christmas wreaths, Christmas
Yes,
wreaths.
ma'am. Yes po. Trees or wreaths? Ma'am
As-
PLM.
Ako? Trees. Tradition.
Trees. Tradition. Okay. What about you, Doc?
Me too, also trees, I love it. Yeah.
Trees.
Must always be the picturize trees.
Trees. Christmas. Ikaw, Ma'am Pam, you? Trees or wreaths?
It's
Okay. Okay. Kuya Jess?
Trees.
Okay. Gingerbread or sugar cookies? Ma'am PLM.
What is that? Ginger.
Gingerbread or sugar cookies?
Bawal pareho eh.
Bawal.
Diabetes. Okay.
Okay, it's okay. Gingerbread. Ginger cookies.
Gingerbread. You, Dr. Sakti.
Yes, gingerbread. I like.
Gingerbread. Kuya Jess.
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread. Ma'am Fem.
gingerbread. Kasi lahat bawal.
Wag na bawal. Ako pandi coco. So,
Pandi ko.
okay. Ito pa. Angel tree topper or star tree topper in your Christmas tree? Prof.
Always star.
Star. Okay. Doc Sakti.
Yes, start.
Star. Kuya Jess.
Star. Of course.
Star.
Star.
Ma'am Fem.
Star.
Star. Ryan.
Star ng Pasko.
Star. Okay. Okay.
Ikaw,
Yes.
Gladys.
Ako, ma'am, star also. Star. Yan.
Star for all
Next.
season.
Star po. Ayan, I'm star for all season. What else? Meron pa ba ako? Real tree or fake tree?
Real tree or fake tree?
Yes, ma'am.
Me?
Yes, ma'am.
No choice.
Yeah.
when I was small, always fresh Christmas pine tree from Baguio. 5 pesos up to 10 pesos for 5, 6 feet pine tree. But now, all plastic.
Hintay ka na ng pasero mo, Pap.
Yeah, okay. So walang choice, di ba? In your country, Doc Sakti, what do you use in your country? Real tree or fake tree?
More of depends on the person's choice, but nowadays we see all that fake trees what they buy from the shops and they decorate. But in many houses they have beautiful Christmas tree and they decorate it. But real is always special, no?
Yeah. How do you celebrate Christmas in India?
Christmas, the midnight, before the midnight, so they go to the church So all the Christian families, all the family members, they go to the church and we stay in the church and the prayer goes on. And after the prayers and everything, then we come back home and we have a family celebration of family lunch and family breakfast, lunch. And we have a lot of games and enjoyment. The whole day goes with a lot of smiles, gifts, and blessings. I really love this day. This day is very, very special.
It's
So
great.
it's more of getting together and celebrating the happiness. And in our college, especially, I want to highlight we are doing community-based Christmas celebration. So we have selected a community where there are people who belong to below poverty line. So this coming Wednesday, we are going to have a very big Christmas celebrations with them. So we are going with sweets, toys, and so many gifts. And I think it's going to be a real great Christmas this year with all small kids there. And really, I'm looking forward to that day.
Yeah, wow. I hope to spend Christmas in India soon, someday.
Please come, please come. Welcome.
Kuya Jess, do you have question for Ma'am TLM?
Hello. Nawawala.
May tanong ka ba kay TLM? Kasi meron akong tanong.
TLM.
Oo.
TLM, ano po ang inyong favorite na food during Christmas?
Well, we have traditions as far as food is concerned. We usually have relleno,
Wow.
chicken relleno,
Chicken
I'm not
relleno.
talking of the embutido na rounded. I want the whole chicken na may stuffing. Diba? Yun ang favorite tradition namin for Christmas Eve. We usually have ham, but we are on less meat, less red meat, a kind of diet. So we are avoiding ham, but we cheat a little at Christmas time, and I think the doctor allows us to cheat everybody at Christmas.
Yes.
So we have ham. We already have some ham in the house, but chicken and ham, and we always have fruit salad. We have fruits. We have cheese. Yun lang. Those are the traditional food that I think most Filipinos have that, di ba?
Yes.
Christmas time. Yun.
TLM, what is the traditional Christmas in the Mendoza's house? Live in Mendoza's house.
Well,
Your traditional Christmas tradition.
tradition in our family, actually, we all exchange gifts. Okay, that is something, and we exchange gifts not only within our family. When I say family, I'm talking of my husband, myself, and our children. We have 3 children. We have 4 grandchildren, but they are all away. They're not here. Okay, so we really have an emptiness, but we still try to keep tradition. So we have a Christmas tree where we hang gifts. We send them gifts. Long before Christmas, I would send them boxes of Filipino goodies. And then I hung gifts here for the household. So our tradition now, since our children left, Christmas Eve, we have Noche Buena with the household help. So we have the household help. Last Christmas, for the first time in our lives, because the families of our household help and driver were all here in Manila, we invited all of them. So we had what I thought was still a family a tradition. So we had all the house help and the drivers' families with us, all the children who were in. So we had about 20 people, having Christmas lunch with us on Christmas Day. But Christmas Eve, we had Noche Buena only with the house help that we had. And we had a formal dinner with them on the table. We do that every Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Yun ang tradition namin.
Sana all. Sana makasama din ako sa kainan ni na TLM.
Very simple Noche Buena and Christmas Eve. Or I must share with you. Can I
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This kwentuhan today.
It's still part
Ang
of,
Gladys, sama ako.
Okay, sige.
it's still part of Christmas time, but we have a tradition. On Christmas Eve, like maybe 20 minutes before the strike of New Year's Eve at midnight, 20 minutes before midnight of Christmas Eve, we go all around the house. We make all kinds of noise. I always have the torotot. What is that now?
Turotot. Turotot. Ano nga ba?
Turotot in
Trumpet?
English.
It's
And
like a small trumpet or something.
well, anyway, trumpets, parang trumpets, right? Carton made. But my husband has to get the biggest can in the house, and he gets something. He keeps on hitting the can around the house, and we have a big garden at the back. So we go all around, and then we make all kinds of noise with the trumpets, cartons, shaped like trumpets. We make all. No, there's an English word for turotot.
Hindi ko rin alam. Kuya Jess,
Somebody
alam mo
supplied the
yun?
word. Anyway, so each one of us, my husband has he's the only one who's the can, and he keeps beating it to make a lot of noise while we are making turotot in all the plants, all the trees around the garden to drive away evil spirits. That's a tradition that we observe on New Year's Eve. And then we come inside the house, we put on all the lights in all the rooms in the house, and we also make noise in every room. We turn on all the lights, we make noise in every room, and we even make noise under the beds. Not in the bathroom. We do not, everything, every place in the house, we make noise to drive away evil spirits. And that's a tradition that we observe all these years. Never a night, an evening, a New Year's Eve that we did not do that.
Yeah.
Rain or shine, we do that.
Ang sarap balikan, parang ang sarap nung you keep your traditions, no? You keep the traditions alive in our family. So ikaw, Kuya Jess, what is your Christmas tradition, typical Christmas tradition in the Far family?
Christmas tradition, we join together in a Noche Buena. Of course, food like similar to what Taylor mentioned, konting fruits, okay, and then whatever have been prepared, chicken, things like that. And but because of the pandemic, and one of my child is in outside of the country, so we were not able to celebrate face to face, but we did celebrate online.
Yeah. No.
And then during Christmas Day, lunch together with family. Normally we go to family of my wife, celebrate Christmas and expect exchange gifts and surprise gifts, especially the children, the young ones. They enjoy the games like Henyo.
Pinoy Henyo.
Pinoy Henyo.
Pinoy Henyo.
Ang magagaling niya yung mga bata.
Oo.
So that's how we, and then New Year's Eve, same, nag-iingay sa paligid, and then tumatalon siyempre baka sakali, no? Baka may pag-asa pang matagdagan ng half inch o 1 inch.
Kuya Jess, nakailang talon ka bago mo marating yung nakailang talon ka bago mo marating yung height mo ngayon?
Marami. Talon ng talon. Pero ganun pa rin. So yun, plus of course naglalagay ng hindi bariya, bills sa packet. Kasi yun daw yun daw ang kailangan. Plus nagro-roll ng sangkis sa loob ng bahay. Para pumasok. Mga sangkis. I-roll mo daw siya. Pag-ilugay mo mga sangkis sa loob ng bahay. Or fruits.
Kayo, Ma'am Fem. Diyan sa
For me, every December, especially December 25, we have a get together with my brothers and sisters kasi wala naman kaming parents. At saka yung mga pamangkin namin, nagkaroon kami ng exchange gift.
May exchange gift.
Yes. But this time, 2021, parang sad naman yung Christmas ko kasi dalawa lang kami ng sister ko. Kasi lahat po sila ay may mga family at saka yung pamangkin ko, umuwi sila. And then maganda naman yung kalusugan ko at kaya ko naman. And yung isang tradisyon na ginagawa ko talaga ay yung simbang gabi from December 16 to December 24. Kasi malapit lang po yung church namin dito. So at least magkaano din tayo sa ating poong may kapal. Yun ang maibigay natin sa kanya. Mag-offer ng mga prayers. And then yung isang ginagawa ko talaga as a single, magbibigay po ako ng mga Christmas gifts sa ating mga kapitbahay through sa mga groceries, mga bigas, so kahit konti lang para at least magkaroon din sila ng celebration sa kanilang bahay, kasi halos lahat ng mga kapitbahay namin dito ay very poor din, na nangailangan din po ng tulong. So dito lang sa aming compound. Yun po, every year yun po ginagawa ko po.
Kuya
Parang
Jess, punta tayo
traditional
doon. Pila tayo.
Oo. konti lang man yung pinapak ko.
Meron
Yung
pala ayuda doon. Ayuda.
Oo.
May ayuda.
Basta December, mag-pack talaga ako together with my pamangkin, tapos ipamigay sa mga kapitbahay, o yung sino yung mga indigent na very poor, para at least may kasiyahan din po sila during Christmas po.
Wow. Very good.
Wow.
Direk G,
Oh. Ano
Direk G.
kuya? Yes kuya.
Nandito si Sheila.
Ayan.
Also join us. Nag-join si Sheila. Hello, Sheila.
Hi Sheila.
Bati ka naman, Sheila. Welcome to 4Ks. Baka nagko-connect pa.
Okay. So,
Si Ryan, tanongin natin si Ryan.
Ryan, anong Christmas tradition nyo sa bahay ninyo?
Usually ma'am, kasi independent akong tao eh. Kumbaga laking lola ko, nung namatay yung lola ko, ako na lang mag-isa.
Malapit dito mga kapatid mo kuya?
Dito kami lahat, kami na ito, mga kapatid ko.
Ah.
Payatas sa may...
Ayan kuya, tinan mo kuya.
Hello po.
Yes.
Medyo mahina yung signal. Malapit ako sa bahay and then I will,
Mamaya daw
Bubos
siya
na ako ng
mag-join. Maya daw siya mag-join, kuya.
Okay.
Okay. So, kantahan ulit tayo. Actually po, sa lahat ng mga nanonood, no? Hindi naman kami masyadong nag-prepare nung katulad ng programa noon. Alam natin na napaka-busy natin ngayong December, pero dito sa 4Ks, gusto naming makasama kayo. So, kantahan lang po tayo ngayong Sabadong ito. So, Kuya Jess, kanta tayo. So,
Yes,
Ricky,
sir. Yes, ma'am.
sabay tayo kung gusto natin kumanta po, ha?
Okay.
Lahat sa mga viewers natin. Music, please. Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año. Felicidad.
Can you dance with me, queen? Down the stairs to her baby. She told I was stuck in my bedroom fast asleep.
Mommy tickles underneath the space.
What a love it would have been if Daddy had only seen.
Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Last night.
Nice.
Yan. Kuya Jess, pag naririnig
Meron.
mo yung kanta na Feliz Navidad, anong naaalala mo sa
Others with background music. Ayan. Alam nyo, Kuya Jess, nung kabataan namin, yan ang kinakanta namin sa mga kalabaw. No, marami kaming mga kalabaw sa amin sa probinsya noon. So habang kami ay nagpapakain ng kalabaw, ay talagang kumakanta tayo doon sa top load niya. Alam mo, yung sa taas. No? Sige, paki-English nga yun. Kung paano. Oh, ay, sorry, wala pala akong video. Tika. Ayan. So, alam nyo yung kalabaw. Marami kaming kalabaw noon, at saka kambing. Wala lang kaming deer sa bundok eh. Hindi ko alam kung si Ma'am Telma mayroon silang mga deer, pero kami wala. No? So habang kumakain, nagpapakain tayo, nagpapastol tayo ng kambing, baboy, what else? Carabao, ako'y sumasakay doon sa likod ng kalabaw. At kinakantahan ko sila para mabusog. At ang kanta ko, Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells. No? Pagkatapos ng kanta na yon, abay parang tila malikot ang buntot ng kalabaw at gusto pang magpaawit. Kaya kinakantahan ko, ang Pasko ay sumapit. Alam mo, nakakatuwa yung magpastol ka pala, parang nahalintulad ko ang sarili ko nung panahon ng mga pastolero. No, na ang dala-dala nila ay mga deer, mga reindeers, So siguro si Kuya Jess may ibang karanasan. Ako kasi yun ang karanasan ko nung mga panahon.
Ako nung bata ko, na-enjoy ko talaga, nagkakaroling kami sa mga bahay-bahay at umaabot kami sa kabilang barangay, sa kabilang barangay. Yan. So yan sa Maynila yan. At na-enjoy ko talaga yan. Ang ginagawa namin yan, bata pa kami, yung mga tansyan. Yung tansyan, pinagsasama-sama. Tapos yung mga lata, ayan, lagyan ng plastic yan, magiging tambol na yun. So, innovative yun mga araw. At enjoy namin yan.
Oo. Saka mayroon pa kami noon yung paputok pag December. Alam mo yung nilalagay sa bala ng baril. Tapos nilalagyan ng balahibo ng manok. Tapos hinahagis, pagbagsak noon, puputok. Yun yung aming libintador nung mga kabataan namin. Customize na mga firecrackers.
Wow, customize talaga. So, masaya nung araw at pagtas ng caroling, bibili kami ng prutas. Kasi murang-mura lang yung apple.
Yes.
Laki.
Tapos mayroon pa, Kuya Jess, kami, yung pag New Year naman, yung bamboo, siguro alam ni TLM, yung bamboo na mahaba.
Yes.
Tapos binubutasan ng konti, nilalagyan ng gas, tapos hinihipan, tapos sinisindihan yon. Parang ito yung kanyon kung tawagin. Boom! Tapos dahil mga pasaway kami nung kabataan, ang pambala namin doon palaka. So marami kaming palaka na nahuli bago namin siya ipaputukin. Talagang ilalagay doon sa butas ng malakanyon na kawayan na may gas. Tapos pag sinindihan mo yun, pag mainit na, malakas yung putok. Abay, ay naku po. Sorry na lang sa mga animal welfare.
Animal cruelty.
Oo,
Yan,
yung
nung
mga
unang panahon
welfare.
pala
Nung
yun.
panahon kasi kabataan, wala pa namang law. 'Di ba? Wala pang batas sa animal, ano? Yan. But yun talaga ang pinaglalaruan namin nung kabataan, yung palaka, ano? But hindi na ngayon, ano? Ina-advocate na natin yung welfare ng lahat ng mga animals. No. Yan.
Ako,
Right.
alam mo kung ano yung aking na-enjoy ng Pasko? Lagi akong yung nagpapahay-pahay. Tapos may dala akong bag para nangmamasko ako. Yan. Tapos kakanta ako kahit mag-isa lang ako, kakanta ako sa harapan ng bahay ng mga kapitbahay namin. Tapos at the end of the day, ang dami kong naipon. Yan, na pera. Kahit minsan, hindi naman pera ang binibigay. Minsan, ang binibigay ng mga kapitbahay namin, suman. Kasi from the province ako sa Marinduque. So, masarap ang suman sa amin. So, minsan, ang dami kong pati bag ko, may suman na. So, di pa libre na. Hindi na magluluto ng suman sa bahay namin. So, yun ang naalala ko. At yung maraming coins na iniipon ko. But you know what? You know, those are memories, no, childhood memories that I always treasure, no? Lalo na pag Pasko. Di ba, Ma'am TLM? It's good that, we keep our good memories. Ikaw, TLM, ano yung mga childhood memories mo na talagang gustong-gusto mong inaalala na pag tinanong namin, yun ang ikukwento mo palagi?
You know, I'm so much older than all of you. Okay? But I remember during World War II, my family is from the Bicol region, from Sorsogon, okay? And we evacuated during the war. When war was declared, and that was 1942, my parents were both working. We were all here. There are 4 of us in the family. We moved to Bicol. We were there from the start of the war in 1942 until what they call liberation at the end of the war in 1946. So I was in my father's hometown in Magallanes, Sorsogon. I was there from the time I was 4 to the time I was 8 years old. No, 4, 38 to 46. So I was there from 4 to 6 to 8 years old. All right, 1942. No, I'm sorry, 1942. So I was born 1938. I was 4 years old. We moved back to Manila in 1946. So I was in Bicol for 4 years. When I was 4 to, tama ba yun? 8 years.
8
Correct.
years.
So I remember very well, I was in grade 1. My father was a lawyer, but he had no practice in Bicol. So he had a business. You know his business? He put up a soap factory, a small soap factory, sabon.
Wow.
So we had a little ship. There's a Bicol for that. The name was Thelma.
Lancha. Telma Lancha.
It was more than that. So he would go to Leyte and he would bring the soap there. And patapos na ang war, in 1945, near the end of the war, 46. So he would go there. And there were many Americans in Leyte, and my father would bring home chocolates, a lot of canned goods, yung what you now know as spam, a lot of luncheon meat, chocolates, etc. And fruits, apples and oranges. So since my father loved these things, so I would go to school. I was 6 and 7 years old, 1945 and 1946. I would go to school and we would bring an apple and an orange. And I recall, I cannot forget, it's one of my fondest memories of my childhood in Bicol. During recess time, my teacher, my other teacher in grade 1, borrowed my apple and my orange. So I could not eat it during recess time. And I sat in her class and she was used the apple and orange. And she said to her students in class, this is an apple. This is an orange. And here I was looking at my apple and my orange. I could not eat it because she was using it. The children in Magallanes Sorsogon had no idea what was an apple and what was an orange. But she said, this is an apple. Anyway, it's an apple. So, and then, okay, so that was a beautiful memory. Later on, she gave it back to me, of course, but at least the children already knew what was an apple and what was an orange. And then also we would also have exchange gifts. And what my exchange gifts were? Chocolate bars. Because my father,
Wow.
they were very cheap, in Leyte. I think the soldiers had a lot of supply of all of this. They had all arrived in Leyte because it was already liberation period, the end of the war. So my brother would bring boxes and boxes of chocolates and all other goodies from America. And ang ka-exchange gift ko would be chocolate bars. And I can't forget that my classmates were just, and the people to whom I was an exchange gift, they were all in gift. They were all envious of my classmates who had bars, chocolate bars, and did not know what it was. So those were among my memories of
Wow. Great memories. Ang ganda. Kuya Jess,
Walworth.
alam mo, umiiyak ako noon pag sa exchange gift. Hindi ako maswerte sa exchange gift.
Bakit?
Kasi ang aking pa-exchange gift, Carly Taps. Tapos ang matatanggap ko, Carly Taps ang favorite ko. Ibabalot ko yon na malaking Carly Taps. Naabutan niyo ba yung Carly Taps? Oo. Pero ang makukuha ko kapalit ng Carly Taps ay sabon. Yung sabon na yung Heno de Pravia. Unang panahon. Oo, ma'am, mabango. Mabango naman siya, ma'am, di ba? Heno de Pravia, kulay brown. Parang brown ba siya or something, nakabalot pa, kakalug-kalugin ko pa yun eh. Sabi ko, wow, chocolate din. Yung pala, pagbukas ko, Heno de Pravia. So, umiiyak ako pag uwi ko sa bahay kasi hindi Carly Taps yung na-receive ko. Oh, that was very, one of my fondest memory. So, alam niyo ba, ngayon, we are very, blessed to have another guest from India. She will offer a song to us. May I call on, she is one of, the students of Dr. Sakti Brava, second year student. Dr. Sakti, would you like to introduce your student who will be singing tonight?
Yeah, thank you. First, I want to thank for the opportunity. So we have a very beautiful singer in my college, in my department, Fiba Marine Babu. So she's very sweet, swinger. So always in all our sessions, we always love to hear her song. So the moment I was here, I thought I should invite her so that you all can hear it. So very happy to have you, Fiba. Welcome here. So we have all our social work practitioners, all senior members from Philippines. They are very close friend of mine. So I'm very happy to invite you here. So you can just talk a few words.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're muted. Please unmute, Fiba.
Fiba, you're muted. Unmute. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Palakpakan naman natin siya. Let's give her a round of applause. Yeah, round of applause.
Go ahead, Ma'am Fiba.
So, can we hear a song, Fiba, for all of us?
I'm singing. Now is my child, Jesus Christ, who was born on Christmas Day, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible says, there is boy child, Jesus Christ, who was born on Christmas Day. Hark now, hear the angels sing, new King was born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Hark now, hear the angels sing, new King was born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible says, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. Hark now, hear the angels sing, new King was born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day, and glad we'll live forevermore because of Christmas Eve. Thank you.
Wow. Riba, don't leave, I think,
Great voice. Huh? You have a
Very
great
nice
voice.
voice.
So perhaps Doc Prabha, we can always we can invite Ma'am Fiba Merin Babu to be our to be one of our guest singer here at 4Ks if she permit. What do you think, Ma'am Fiba?
Jess, do you have question?
Viva, you understand what he said?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You want the we will invite you to sing a song by January. By January.
Thank you.
Viva, I think you should sing one Tamil song. Our mother tongue song, I think they love to hear. Tamil or Malayalam, whichever you feel. The Christmas song, Tamil or Malayalam.
Yes. All right. So, Kuya Jess, now we will sing together with Ma'am Fiba, Doc Sakti,
Okay.
okay, Ma'am TLM, Ma'am Euphemia, Mr. Ryan,
Everyone.
Ma'am Sheila, Direk G, and
Yourselves.
Brother Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jess. Let's
Yeah.
sing
Okay.
together.
So
Open your
the title
video.
of the song. Open your video, ha? Open your video.
Yeah.
The title of the song is Christmas in Our Hearts. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so we will play the song and we will sing together.
Samang aso.
Whenever I
I
see
see
girls and boys selling lanterns on the street, I remember the child in the manger as he sleeps. Wherever there are people giving gifts, exchanging cards, I believe that Christmas is truly in their hearts. Let's light our Christmas trees for a bright tomorrow where nations are at peace and all are one in God.
Okay, all together. Let's sing.
Merry Christmas and happy holiday.
This season may we never forget the
Love we have for Jesus. Let him be the one to guide us.
as another new year start, and
And
may
may the spirit of Christmas be
always in our hearts.
Be always in our heart.
In every prayer and every song, the community unites, celebrating the birth of our Savior Jesus Christ. Let love like that starlight on that first Christmas morn lead us back to the manger
Where
where
Christ
the
that
child
was
was
born.
born.
So come let us rejoice, sing a Christmas carol with one big joyful voice. Proclaim the name of the Lord. Let's sing Merry Christmas and a happy holiday.
This season may we never forget the love we have for Jesus. Let him be the one to guide us as another new year starts, and may the spirit of Christmas be always in our hearts. Let's sing Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. This season may we never forget the love we have for Jesus. Let him be the one who guide us as another new year starts. And may the spirit of Christmas be always in our hearts.
Right. So, Christmas in Our Hearts, by Jose Marichan. Okay? Ma'am TLM, magpapagame ho tayo. Okay? Magpapagame ho tayo. Napakahirap ng game na ito na pwedeng sagutin ng kahit na sino man. Ayan. Unahan na lang ito ha. Unahan na lang at may GCash. Okay?
May Gcash kami ha.
Oh, may GCash. Ang
Kasali ba
makakasagot.
may kasali ba dun sa mga nandun sa sa
Yung
viewer
sa labas,
natin
para sa
Facebook
labas lang
Live?
ito na game. No?
Okay.
Para sa labas lang. Okay? Yung mga taga-labas, pwede kayong message sa chat box. Yon. Mayroon tayong game. Unahan lang, yung tamang sagot ay papadalahan namin ng ng 100 milyon na GCash.
100 pesos Gcash
Oo,
for
oo.
your load.
Okay. Tanong. Ito ang tanong. Sino ang tatlong hari na sumamba kay Jesus? Or yung mukhang kabisado ni Ma'am Euphemia. Ma'am Euphemia ha, hindi ka kasama dito. Sa labas tayo.
Ikaw mag-donate ng Gcash.
Ikaw, dahil dyan, ikaw ang mag-donate ng
Ikaw
Okay.
ang sponsor, ikaw ang ninang.
Babalikan ko ang tanong, babaguhin ko kasi nabanggit na. Okay, ito ho. Ang dala ng tatlong hari na dumalaw kay Jesus. Ano-ano ang mga ito? Ang dala ng tatlong hari na dumalaw kay Jesus. Ano-ano ang mga ito? Okay? Please
Direct
type.
G, English mo.
No?
English mo, Direct G.
Okay. Direct G, English daw.
Ano yun? Hindi ang kasali doon sa nasa labas eh.
Okay.
English mo daw para makasali kasi.
Si Ryan may sagot na pero nasa loob siya. Ryan, lumabas ka doon ka
Direct
sumali
G,
sa labas.
sabi ni Bok Jess, Englishin mo daw para kay Dr. Sakti Prabha. Baka yung taga-India ay nanonood. Oo.
Yung gifts, no? What are the gifts that were kabagyan, ma'am? Ma'am, si ma'am magaling mag-English yan Ma'am.
The manger when Jesus was born.
Ayun.
Okay, go.
Ah.
Ready, go.
Sige,
What are
i-type
the
ha.
Time starts now.
Okay, i-type lamang dyan sa ating chat box. Ang unang makakasagot ng tama, papadalhan kaagad namin ng 100,000 pesos na GCash.
100 pesos baka maghintay sila ng
Oo.
100,000
Pagka nangningil sila, 100 lang man papadala.
Walang
100 Philippine
sumasagot
peso.
Wala pang sumasagot.
Walang sumasagot. Mukhang napakahirap ng tanong. Ayan.
Okay. Hindi
Okay.
ang sagot nila, Merry Christmas 4Ks and to all the followers from Ma'am
Oh.
Esalina Lagrimas. Yan.
Aha.
Ma'am Esalina.
Yes.
Iloilo to, Ma'am Messi.
Okay. Ulitin ko po ang tanong ha para sa mga viewers sa labas, sa nasa Facebook Live. Okay? In English, si Ma'am Telma, pero ako sa Pinoy. Ano ang dala-dala ng tatlong haring dumalaw kay Jesus?
What were the three gifts which the three kings brought to the manger when Jesus was born?
Okay. What are the three gifts?
Okay.
Go ahead from India.
Your time starts now.
Alright. Meron na?
Wala pa wala pang sumasagot sa natin.
Okay, mukhang mga busy sa pagkain ang ating pong mga nanonood sa labas. Ayan.
Ryan, ano yan? Anong sagot nun, Ryan?
Okay? Dapat tama ha. Walang magre-research. Okay? Bawal ang research kasi live tayo.
Alam mo si Ryan,
Sa
ano yan?
akin,
Ha?
silver, Gold, pabango, I forgot the one. Parang silver yata yun.
Ay,
Oh.
gold,
Gold, pabango, perfume. Oh,
And-
yeah.
Oo, dapat tama.
Tama. Oh,
Oo.
Gold, silver, saka pabango. Tama ba?
yes.
Oo.
Tama ba, Ma'am PLM? Gold, silver, and pabango.
No, I do not know. Basta the correct word in English is gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Okay.
Ko alam.
Frankincense. Incenso yun, ma'am. Diba? Si Ryan, ano yan? Si Ryan, ano yan eh? Dati
Hindi.
yung si Mel-
Tatlo ho ang dala. Okay, akin pong babasahin yung tatlo ayon sa ayon dito sa internet. No. Ang dala ng tatlong hari na dumalaw kay Jesus. Wala pang sumasagot, ano? Baka sa akin mapunta ang 100,000.
Ikaw,
Okay.
ano?
Okay. Una, ginto. Okay, ginto.
Tama ako.
Gold.
Tama daw si Ryan, may
Ginto
100 na siya.
Ang handog na dala ng isang hari sapagkat ito ay kumakatawan sa pagiging hari ni Jesus. Okay, so
Okay.
ginto. Okay.
Next.
Yung pangalawa, ano yung sagot ni Ryan?
Ryan, ano sagot mo daw?
Ang sagot mo?
Silver. Silver. May silver pa.
Silver? Parang wala doon, no?
Walang silver.
Oo. Okay. Ang sabi ng pangalawa, kamangyan. Alam niyo ba ang kamangyan? Kamangyan
Pabango.
naman ang dalang handog ng isa sa mga hari sapagkat ito daw ay kumakatawan sa pagiging hari ni Jesus.
Oh, tama yung sagot niya. Meron siyang ginto at saka
Ginto.
pabango.
Okay, pabango. Yung pangatlo, lira.
Myrrh, yeah, myrrh.
Okay, lira. No. Yan, nasabi niya, oh. Samantalang lira naman ang handog ng isa sapagkat ito ay kumakatawan sa kanyang pagdurusa at kamatayan.
Okay, so walang nakakuha nun. Si TLM
Ah.
lang nakakuha
Oo.
ng sagot.
Oh, walang nakakuha ng sagot dahil alam lang natin yung kung ano lang yung madaling bigkasin. No, pero yung meaning, may meaning pala ito, Ma'am TLM. Ayon sa research ko, ma'am, ngayong gabi nagre-research ako. No?
Oh, pero tama yung
Dahil
sagot
walang
ni Ryan.
walang nakakuha ng sagot. No?
Meron si Ryan kanina, gold at pabango.
Padala natin ng 50 pesos yan, si Ryan.
Hindi kompleto sagot eh.
Hindi kompleto sagot. Ha?
Pwede na 50.
Ma'am?
Tingnan natin sino yung tatlong hari.
Ayun,
Oo.
tatlong hari.
Yung tatlong hari,
Melchor, Gaspar, Baltasar.
Oh, kita mo.
Balasar. Wala namang Balasar doon, sir.
Baltasar.
Baltasar.
Ano daw
Okay,
ang apelyido?
Ryan, may 100 ka na, Gcash.
Ryan, ano ang apelyido ni Gaspar?
Pilido talaga ganun.
Ha?
Hindi ko po alam.
Papas yung 100.
Sige. Si Melchor, dapat kasi kumpleto, di ba? Gaspar, Melchor, Baltasar. Bakit nga ba
Kumpleto
walang
siya.
mga apelyido itong mga to? Hindi ba bawas nung panahon yung apelyido nila? Puro pangalan lang. Siguro, alam ni Ma'am Euphemia. Ma'am Euphemia, baka pwede mong paliwanag sa amin bakit puro lang pangalan ito, walang apelyido.
Baka Far, Bonao, at saka Sanchez na apelyido.
Sanchez daw.
Bonao Sanchez at saka Par. Pwede.
Konti.
Pwede.
Okay, let us hear from TLM. Ma'am TLM, ano sa tingin nyo?
Sabi ko, because nung araw ko konti pa ang tao, so hindi nagkakadoble ang pangalan. Hindi kaya ngayon. We have 6 million people, di ba?
Okay.
Ayun. Yan. So, konting tao ng mga panahon. Kaya, wala pang maraming populasyon. Oo. Magkakakilala
Jesus
pa.
Si Jesus,
Dalawang Pedro.
Oo.
Si
Ryan.
Jesus walang apelyido.
Okay. Ryan, alam mo kung sino ang dinalaw nitong tatlong panauhin? Ryan?
Sino daw dinalaw, Ryan?
Nandyan naman. Nandito nga sa screen natin yung dinadalaw niya ngayon eh. Ha? Ayan o, nasa screen o. Jess.
Ma'am Mary.
Mama
Hindi.
Mary daw.
Ayan, nasa screen. Oh. Si Jesus, nandito kasama natin.
Yes, bless you.
Jesus Far.
Jesus
Okay.
Far. Okay, so
Alam niyo
papadalan
ba?
ka namin ng 100, Mr. Ryan, hosto ng Kaisahang Buhay Foundation.
Meron
Mr.
tayo
Ryan.
ulit special number. Kakanta ulit. Bago tayo mag-end, meron tayong special number at meron pang, tatawagin ko si TLM maya-maya, okay? Pero kakantahan daw ulit tayo ni Fiba Merin Abu from India.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Palakpakan naman natin.
Yes.
Fiba, are you ready?
Wow. I will be your manager here in the Philippines.
The next song I'm going to sing is a Malayalam song. Hello.
Yes, but you can sing.
Yes.
This is a lullaby song for Jesus Christ, kind of song. So I hope everyone will enjoy it. ഈരാവിൽ ഈ പൊന്നിലാവിൽ എനിക്കായി പിറന്ന ദൈവകുമാരൻ ഈരാവിൽ ഈ പൊന്നിലാവിൽ എനിക്കായി പിറന്ന ദൈവകുമാരൻ എന്നോടെ പാപങ്ങളേറ്റവൻ വന്നു പിറന്നു നീ വന്നു പിറന്നു നീ ആരാരും 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 നിന്നിലെ താരങ്ങളെല്ലാം കൺചിമ്മാതെ നോക്കിയ കാഴ്ചയോ മണ്ണിലെ മാനസൂയ പാടിയാത്ത സന്തോഷിച്ച വാസയോ ആടുകളെ കാവൽ കാത്തിരുന്ന ഇടയന്മാരോ നിന്നെ സ്തുതിച്ചവർ ആനന്ദ ഗീതങ്ങൾ പാടിയോ ആരാരോ ആരാരേ ആരാരോ ആരാരോ ആരാരേ ആരാരോ.
All right. So thank you very much again, Ma'am Fiba Merin Babu, for that song. You're such a beautiful voice and a good singer. And I wish that one day at 4Ks, you will be part of our regular inspiring social worker singer.
Yes.
Are you a social work student, Ma'am Fiba?
Yes.
Okay. Are you at the fourth year?
She's second year MSW student specializing in medical and psychiatric social work.
Wow, medical and psychiatric social work, ma'am. Would you like to practice your profession here of the Philippines?
If I'm getting an opportunity, I'll definitely do it.
Our mentor here is with us, Ma'am Telmali Mendoza. She's also a professor.
Fiba, why did you take up social work?
Yeah.
What motivated you to take up social work, to pursue social work?
My graduation was in physics actually, but during that days I realized that this is on my path, and I was also in national service in that time, and all the work there that made me to think more about social work, and that made me to take social work.
After graduation, what's your plan? What field in social work do you plan to, to take?
Yeah, now I'm specializing in medical and psychiatric social work. Definitely, I will go with medical and psychiatry only.
Mm.
I love to work with patients in hospitals, NGOs, and all.
Wow. Prof. TLM, do you have question for FIBA?
So your family is with you here in India. Are you in the same place, Dr. Sakti?
Yeah, FIBA is from the neighborhood state. India has several states. So she's from Kerala, which is the neighbor state of Tamil Nadu. So she has come all the way and she's staying with her friends and studying here. So I have few students who have come from Kerala, very sweet girls, very involved because I'm the supervisor for FIBA and all of her friends. So I really know their commitment and their dedication. So I'm really I know they are going to do very great as a social worker. So looking forward to see my dear students, being a good social workers. And I do stay with my family here. So I have one son who is doing his medical. So he's in medicine and we three. It's a very small family.
Very nice.
Very nice. Wow. Kuya Jess? Do you wanna
Yes,
say
correct.
Yeah, do you want to say something? It's almost what?
Yeah.
8:58 already, no?
Yeah,
Time
time,
really flies.
yeah,
Time is so fast.
time is so fast. It's running at 100 very fast, 100 kilometers per hour. So we thank you, FIBA, for the sharing your song, and hope to see you again in the succeeding 4Ks activities. And would like to thank Dr. Raba for inviting her student. And we would like also to say to all Filipino social workers to also join us in singing in 4Ks. So for this
That will
Christmas,
be after Christmas.
yeah, for this Christmas season, we'd like to, similar to the stars behind us, we'd like to wish that all the stars will shower upon you and give you blessings of positive vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that, good health to everyone and wishing you Merry Christmas.
Yeah, before we
Over
end,
to you.
yeah,
Merry
before we
Christmas.
end, I'd like to call on Professor Telmali Mendoza. She has something for all of us that, before we part ways tonight. Prof?
Okay. Well, we have celebrated Christmas this evening. Okay. And so because we had Christmas, we're going to have New Year. And I thought I would share with you a nice poem that will make us think about life as we face the new year. Okay. The poem is called The Sin of Omission. And I want to share this with you from an old book that I have had from the time I was in elementary school. I get until high school and I stopped writing on it when I graduated from college. It's blue, it's old and very yellowed already. But I have kept it. I have all my favorite poems and quotations. And I thought this little poem would be very appropriate to share with you for the new year. It's called The Sin of Omission. So maybe you can all think if you can relate to the sins that will be presented here. Is that the thing you do, dear? The thing you leave undone gives you a bit of heartache at the setting of the sun. The tender word forgotten, the letter you did not write, the flowers you might have sent there are your haunting ghosts tonight. The stone you might have lifted out of a brother's way, the bit of a heartsome counsel you were hurried too much to say. the loving touch of a hand, dear, the gentle and winsome tone that you had no time nor thought for, with troubles enough of your own. The little acts of kindness, so easily out of mind, those chances to be angels, which everyone may find. They come in night and silence, its chill, reproachful rate, when hope is faint and flagging, and a blight has dropped on faith. For life is all too short, dear, and sorrow is all too great. So suffer our great compassion that tarries until too late. And it isn't the thing you do, dear, it's the thing you leave undone, which gives you a bit of heartache at the setting of the sun. So I hope for everybody, there will be no heartaches, too many, as we face the new year. Yun lang po. Merry Christmas to everyone from my heart,
Thank you.
and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, thank you for that very beautiful poem, Ma'am PLM. Gusto ko yung yung dun sa last the last stanza, it's the things you leave undone which gives you the bit of heartache at the setting of the sun. Wow. So, ang ganda. Ano ma'am?
The poem.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
nice.
Ganda ng message, ano? Very touching and very inspiring. No? But before we proceed to the last part of this 4Ks, let us hear our very own millennial singer, Mr. Samir Manzanilla. All right, Sam.
Do you remember me? I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now, and I still need help somehow. I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lights on a boat, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. As children we believed the grandest sight to see was something lovely wrapped beneath our trees. Well, heaven surely knows that packages and vows can never heal a hurting human soul. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. What is this illusion called? Thinking of sense of youth. Baby, only in our blind belief can we ever find the truth. Would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas, please. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas. This, no, my grown-up
Alright, so maraming salamat sa iyo, Samir, sa napakaganda.
Nawala siya.
Yes,
Ang
thank you,
bossy
Samir.
song na kanyang kinagang napakaganda. Yes, so maraming salamat sa iyo, Samir. Right? Direk G?
Wow. Yeah, okay. So maraming salamat. Thank you everyone for joining us in the simple Christmas celebration here in Portcase. I hope that everyone is safe, wherever you are, our friends, our regular viewers, the social workers out there who are still working. I hope you are all safe and healthy, and may you continue to enjoy the blessings of the Lord. And may you enjoy this Christmas also. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a heart full of happiness and cheerfulness, that all sorrow seems to be forgotten and people peacefully unite. So maraming salamat po. Thank you, Ma'am Telma. Thank you, Doc Sakti. Thank you, Ma'am Fem, Ryan. Thank you, Fiba. Mr. Rolando Casanova. Sabi message siya dito. And we will invite you again. Thank you, Ma'am Sheila Cruz. And thanks, everyone. We love you all. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you, Kuya Jess.
Thank you po
Merry
sa lahat.
Christmas.
And Merry Christmas po.
Bye.
Yes, it is a
Good night.
time of God showing His great love for us. This
Yes.
Christmas season is a time of healing and renewed strength. And sure, we enjoy the season, but remember to rejoice as well. After all, the true meaning of Christmas is the celebration of God's ultimate gift for all.
Yes.
So, Merry Christmas once again, and allow us to play this recorded song from the host of 4Ks.
Thank you. And then we will end the Zoom already. Thank
Kuya
you.
Jess,
Good
maraming
night.
salamat.
Thank you, Kuya Jess.
Yes, Merry
We'll see you
Christmas.
after Christmas, Prof. Telma. Merry Christmas.
See you all by
Doc
January.
Sakti.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Di ba't kay ganda sa atin ng Pasko? Naiiba ang pagdiriwang dito. Pasko sa ating hanapin mo. Walang katulad dito Pasko.
Lagi mo na maiisip na sila'y nandito sana, at sa Noche Buena ay magkakasama. Ang Pasko ay kay saya kung kayo'y kapiling na. Sana pagsapit ng Pasko, kayo'y naririto. Kahit pa malayo ka, kahit nasaan ka pa, maligayang bati para sa inyo sa araw ng Pasko.
Sa ibang bansa'y di mo makikita ang ngiti sa labi ng bawat isa. Alam naming hindi nyo nais malayo. Paskong Pinoy pa rin sa atin dito.
Lagi mo nang maiisip na sila'y nandito sana, at sa Noche Buena ay magkakasama. Ang Pasko ay kay saya kung kayo'y kapiling na. Sana pagsapit ng Pasko, kayo'y naririto. Kahit pa malayo ka, kahit nasaan ka pa, maligayang bati para sa inyo sa araw ng Pasko. Dito'y mayroong taruling at may simbang gabi. Ang naglalakihan pa ang Christmas tree, ang Christmas tree. Ang Pasko ay kay saya kung kayo'y kapiling na. Sana pagsapit ng Pasko, kayo'y naririto. Kahit pa malayo ka, kahit nasaan ka pa, maligayang bati para sa inyo sa araw ng ang Pasko ay kay saya kung kayo'y kapiling na. Sana pagsapit ng Pasko, kayo'y naririto. Kahit pa malayo ka, kahit nasaan ka pa, maligayang bati para sa inyo sa araw ng Pasko. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to all. God bless.
Bye! Good night!
To all of you. Bye.
Bye! Bye, Kuya Jess! Bye, everyone! Bye, Ma'am Fem! Bye!
Good night po. Thank you.
Thank you! Bye!